Hey guys, Dr. Matt here with Venture Chiropractic, and today I want to share some tips for you for sleeping when you're experiencing low back pain. So whether you're a side sleeper, back sleeper, or stomach sleeper, we're going to go over some different positions and the use of pillows that help take some pressure off that low back so you can sleep more comfortably. So first, let's start with back sleeping. You're going to want to have a couple of pillows on hand because the main thing we're going to try to do with the back sleeping is get some support under our legs here. So typically 2 pillows is going to be most helpful because we want to get those legs up into the air. But by doing so, this helps take pressure off our hip flexors so they aren't pulling on that low back. And it also, if we're maybe experiencing some sciatic pain, this will take tension off the hamstrings, thus making it much more comfortable and tolerable for sleeping on our back. So here's the position for back sleeping. Next, let's transition to side. So for the side, we might take away one of these pillows. Now, 2 things with this is one, we're going to get a pillow between our knees to help support the legs down below. And again, just take some pressure off that low back and SI joint. And then when we're in our side position, we're going to try to avoid really curling up into a fetal position because that's going to round the back and increase tension there. So here we want to think about getting more straight up and down in a more neutral position of our spine and having not our head curled forward, but up over our shoulders. So in this position, our spine is more neutral and we're keeping everything kind of nice and level so we're not straining like the SI joint or pulling of that low back in the hip flexor area, and our head's not curled forward, thus not putting extra flexion or pressure into our mid to low back there. So here's the position for sideline. Now let's talk about the low back, or excuse me, face down. So for here, I'm going to set up pillow down where our shins are going to go, and I'm going to set one in the middle for kind of our waist area. So if you are a stomach sleeper, here's how we can best help that low back. So we have this one under our hips to offer some support there, again, alleviating pressure of those hip flexors so they're not pulling so much in our low back. And then we're going to elevate the shins there a bit too, again, take some of that pressure off the hamstrings. So then that can look something like this. And then in this position, this will probably be a lot more comfortable for that low back, especially if you're dealing with disc discomfort or pain, because discs like to be more in an extended or neutral position. But here's the idea or tips and tricks for stomach sleeping. So I hope these help you out. At Venture, we're here to help you move better, feel better, be a better you. Hope you guys have a great week. We'll see you next time.